It's Pandora from Pandora's Box here, and from Pandora's Simverse here, and this is the collab between the channels of your guys' Sims. This will probably be... It was gonna be the first episode. I don't know anymore if this is gonna be the first episode of the Let's Play parts, or second or third. This is Taylor's Sim. She's been waiting for me to do sim content for her, but she's missed out on the last couple of live streams. Messages me from time to time, like asking when her content is coming out. But her character might be a... I know people can't make the live streams and stuff all the time, but her character might be like a side character if I don't have enough information about how to play your sim. I have enough for a couple episodes because, you know, she's a vet and everything, and she also is going to be part of, you know, she's probably going to hang out with Tyler and all that to, like, you know, level up their friendship and stuff so that she can be at the wedding and everything like that. But the problem being that I don't have any other arc for her other than she's a vet and she likes cats and dogs. But I built her this house. You guys saw the speed build earlier this week. As long as I can get this video out the same week, hopefully. And she's got this nice beach property. I hope that you like it, Taylor. It's a little bit... like, it's supposed to be like a modern-ish but country life type house I thought you would enjoy. Again, I don't have too much to go on. You seem to have been busy the past couple of live streams. I hope to see you back soon. I hope you're feeling okay. Anyways, let's get into your Let's Play. Let's see what we can do here. By the way, you are a level 3 vet because I did play with your sim a little bit to try out the vet career. Just because I originally had a sim that owned the vet clinic that I made, and then we switched it over to yours, and when I had first gave that sim the vet clinic, I gave the sim the vet clinic, saved it, and then I did like my first live stream for you guys. I never got a chance to like get back around to trying out the vet clinic and stuff. There's still things I haven't done, like I've never done a store in The Sims. So, what ends up happening is, like, I don't really know much of, like, the bakery stuff, the vet stuff, the store stuff, so if any of you guys ever want something like that, I might play your sim off camera to, like, learn stuff so it's not like, oh my god, how do I do this, this, and this, but, you know, I'm just not used to the very much used to, the business, like owning your own business aspect of the game. This is probably gonna be like a short-ish episode, until I can figure out like what to do. I know she wants a boyfriend too. I just remembered that. So we might go out and look for a boyfriend, but what I think we should do before we do any of that is make this episode an episode about like going to the vet clinic, leveling up the vet clinic. She lives fairly close to the vet clinic. Okay, here's the vet clinic. She lives literally across the road from it. So, we're probably gonna go here and hang out at the vet clinic, take care of some animals, come back, do a daily routine. She said something about doing a daily routine. But the thing is, I have people who gave me Sims also, with, you know, they gave me a description of what their Sim is gonna look like, wanted to look like and everything like that. That was another thing that you guys probably saw earlier in the week. And I had a couple people who gave me, like, storylines for their Sim. Like, one wants to be, a young teen mother or whatever, and that's something I'm used to doing. That's something that, like, intrigues me. So it'll be easier for me to do a story like that. Same with, like, Tyler's story, where we're planning a wedding, and, King's story, where he's got this huge vampire archetype. Taylor's Sim is... It's not like it's boring to me, But it's like she wants me to take the pets on a walk in the morning, and then I gotta feed them and bathe them and do pet stuff, and like I like the pets and stuff like that. But they're mostly aesthetically pleasing to me in the game. I like playing with them and stuff like that, but when I have time in between my Sims doing other things. So this is a different experience for me as far as taking care of the pets goes. Um, this is me actually getting to sit down with the cats and dogs pack and learn more about the cats and dogs pack. She's just trying to figure out what's wrong with Lily, I guess. The fact that I'm still learning it a little bit. Okay, so Lily's hungry, but like the food is right here. This is another thing, like, if you guys were in my last live stream, you noticed that, taking care of the pets and the toddlers at the same time. So, taking care of the pets and toddlers at the same time, because pets are essentially having toddlers full-time, except, like, a little bit less hands-on. The thing with it, though, is that, like, if you were in my last live stream, you know that the toddlers tend to drive me nuts. It is different, I guess. I'm not trying to, like, talk shit about the cats and dogs pack. I know a lot of people were waiting for it. I was even waiting for it. It's just, like, one of those things where it's, like, now I have it. Now, like, I can give my Sims cats and dogs and stuff, but I wish that it wasn't as hands-on. Like, you could choose to take care of them, if that makes any sense. So I guess we'll take... It's noon, and she wants to do morning jogs, but we'll just do a jog right now. That's another thing. Like, I can't pay attention to the time. So, Taylor, I'm sorry if, like, I give them... Like, I take them on a jog later in the day, just because, like, your Sim goes to bed later and you end up waking up at noon or something. That's technically your morning. It's like me in real life. Like I said, it's a collab between you and me, essentially. So, like, some things are not going to line up because you're not sitting right next to me telling me how to do this or, you know. But I figured you'd like the beach property. There's dogs and cats that come down here, and you guys can, like, hang out at the beach and play fetch and stuff like that. So, you guys are just going to go on a jog right now. And I don't know how long the jogs are for. Also, when I do not live streams, when I do recorded videos, things get cut out. If I don't find them interesting enough, they tend to get cut out. With this playthrough, I don't know really what to cut out because a lot of it is like walking the dog and stuff, but I know Taylor's the one who's really going to be watching this, so your playthrough probably will have a lot less cuts in it just because, you know, you're going to want to watch your dog being walked or fed and all that kind of stuff. They come to the vet with us too, pretty much, because it's across the street, so you can call them from the house, pretty much. Because when I was playing with your character before, she came from the... I don't know if the dog needs to be bathed yet. She came from the house. Both the animals came from the house when I called them over. Give Lily a bath. But I gave you a house that is definitely for a pet owner. So you got, like, there's a lot of room for the dog to run around. It's open. You have laundry and stuff because cats and dogs mess up laundry. And you have, like, a washroom, a mud room for when the cat and the dog play outside. You can wash them here. You can hang up, like, pet stuff right here and, like, wash their stuff outside rather than throw it in the laundry. Gave you this... I gave you a bed, so that if you have a boyfriend or whatever, we can, you know, it'll already be here, essentially. Like, everything's already done. I'm really proud of this house. I really like it. I think it's very pretty. It's not like other houses I did before, so I'm proud of it. Usually I'm very much, I need to match the windows. If you saw King's house, I don't know how proud of it that I am. I hope you like it, King, because I mean I can change some things, but it was difficult. I wanted to give you the aesthetic of like looming vampire who never really wanted to be a vampire, but like at the top floor was this thing, because we talked about how like you guys wanted your toddlers to be vampires, but they're not vampires. They can't be vampires. So that we would do like this ceremony when they were young adults and they finally could become vampires, where that would be like a ceremonial thing. So your top floor is like where until like they get older, the kids can practice music and stuff. And then like I think I'll try to write up like some weird ceremony where each of them has to play a song on the organ or something like that. It's kind of like reading from the Torah, but different. And then they'll play a song, and then there will be like this ritual in place, and then we'll do like the vampire turning ritual. But like I said, Taylor's story isn't like too demanding, and that's my problem, because I don't want to ever play your guys' Sims where you're like, no, I don't want that. So I need more information for a lot of things. We're gonna pet the cat, and then we're gonna go. I know it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Maybe we should wait until the next day to go to. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, she's waking up. Maybe we should wait until the next day to go to the vet clinic. We'll just play with the pets today. And then tomorrow we'll do the vet clinic. Okay, so I'd never noticed this because I've only played with it a couple times, but when your mood is different, I believe the laser pointer looks different, and that's cool. The laser pointer is a blue star right now. I know that I think it was when my sim was playful, the laser is purple. But I think that's the only one I've seen. I just assumed that's what it looked like. I guess not. I do think this animation is cute, though. Now we got playful from laser silliness. But Lily wants to mate, and we're not doing that just yet. I want you to cook, Taylor, but hold on. I was gonna have you cook because we're gonna tell Lily to go potty real quick. Hopefully she'll like learn by herself eventually. You're gonna put that on the floor. That's fine. We're gonna pick it up. And you're gonna tell her from the table, apparently. Oh no, okay. Sometimes the animations are still weird. Apparently you can encourage her to mate with somebody. Hold on. Oh, Scratchy. Oh, let's not do that. I don't even know where he is around here, but you just are smashing these aspirations of be friendly with animals, but you should tell Fluffy not to scratch on the couch. So, I'm going to have you learn also the cooking skill, because when you level up the cooking skill, there are pet recipes that you can make. So, when you level up the cooking skill, I think to level 2, there are 2 that unlock, one for cats and one for dogs, because I've tried it once, but I haven't gotten any farther than that, because a lot of my Sims lately aren't cooking savvy. It's not their strongest suit, because I've been down that road a couple times with my Sims, so it's not as interesting. You know how you do something so many times and then it's like, alright, I've done this. Don't need to do it again. But I am interested in learning the pet recipes. It brings an interest back to cooking. Okay, it's almost level 2. And then I think the cat... Okay, the cat had a hairball that landed all the way over here. Okay, well you don't have a trash can on your lot again. I always forget the trash cans. Give me a second here. This is your life, Taylor. You get to pick up hairballs and all other things. I think it's gonna make you clean them all up. But tomorrow you work at the vet clinic, so it'll be a little bit more interesting. Oh, we need to brush Fluffy. Maybe that's why. I could ask what's wrong, but I'm guessing that they need to be brushed. If it's not that, I can figure it out. I guess I have to get to know the cat more? I didn't know that. She's walking weird. It's weird. I guess offer her friendship. I just put offer her friendship. I don't... If she's a fluffy cat, shouldn't I just automatically be able to, brush her? I don't know. I mean, you're smashing these goals. Oh, she needs to go to the bathroom. Can we encourage them to, like, use the litter box? Should be able to pick her up, right? Let's ask what's wrong. Let's just figure it out. I mean, she's thinking about the litter box, so... Fluffy would like a nice clean litter box. The litter boxes are upstairs. Why can't they go upstairs? Let me see here. Oh, pick up right here. Let's pick her up. Oops. And put her here. Put Fluffy down here. Maybe we just need to, like, introduce her. I mean, that would be a pretty good mechanic. That you literally have to put them in the same room or whatever if it's, like, too far away. As if it was a real-life cat. I mean, cats usually find litter boxes in there, but when it's, like, dogs and stuff, we tend to not know. So, like, you can come out here and head laundry additive. Food? Taylor has no laundry additives available to add. Add food. Why? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Is that like a hippie thing? Because I think that's like the vibe they're trying to give you with the like outdoor laundry stuff. That you would, you know, use that if you were more of a naturalist. Not a naturalist. That's like being a nudist, but you know what I mean. And Fluffy's sleeping on the dog bed. That's fine, though. But we should ask Lily to lay down. It's 10:30 at night. So she can get used to... She can get used to, sleeping in the bed. This is another thing, like, learning how to actually train the pets. And you have two big rooms here because, you know, this would be like for boy animals, this would be for girl animals. Fluffy's a girl, right? So, like, this is a room for both of them, but assuming that you're gonna want, like, more animals or whatever, they're there. I didn't give you any room for, like, a kid's room or anything. So if you end up, like, getting married or whatever, you're not going to have two animal rooms. One obviously will be a kid's room, one will be an animal room, and I'll maybe, like, do the wallpaper half, so half boy, half girl, or whatever. And the dog is waking you up. I don't know if you're actually ready to get up or not. Lecture about waking up. We're gonna, like, tightly train these animals. And you need to take a shower, but you also need medicine. One thing I did not give you was a computer. I'm gonna do that quick before we leave the house. I'll be right back. Okay, so computer put in this corner right here, with this desk that matches your aesthetic as well as possible. This desk is actually really cute. I used it in one of my modern house builds, actually, even though it reminds me of like a rustic style desk, because it's for the elders, like, retirement house. So it kind of fits the aesthetic. And then, like, just, you know, a semi high-end computer. Bought your medicine. Let's go to the bathroom. We can do all these mundane chores playing your Let's Play because there's not like too much chaos going on, which is brings me back. Brings me back to the times when I used to play The Sims fairly normal. You have a scorching cinnamon chew in here because you know how to make them now at the vet office. This is what I'm saying. Like, I didn't spend any points because I wanted you to see like everything that goes on. I didn't spend any points or anything like that. But you and we're gonna have quickly have breakfast. We can have breakfast, scrambled eggs. You know, I wanted you to see the stuff that was going on at the vet, so I may have leveled you up to 3, but not too much has changed from level 1 to 3, other than like you're able to do a little bit more stuff as a vet technician. Eventually we'll expand the vet clinic and stuff too, because I realize your employee can't take care of animals when you're taking care of them, just because she doesn't have space to take care of them, if that makes any sense, because there's only one work table. So yeah. So you just leveled up to level 2 cooking skill, which means you will be able to cook home-style pet recipes. And then it gives you... Oh, you can make special recipe too. Oh yeah, because you're energized. Like, so this one is technically the cat one. Beef and chicken fish cake. And then the dog bone meat pie. Now that you're done with breakfast, you and Lily are going to be going on a jog, because it's... What your request was that you wanted to go on a jog with Lily. So I'm going to try to stick to that as much as possible. Forgive me if I forget. I'm bad at doing things scheduled in real life too. This is not just a Sims thing. It's a real life issue that I really need to get a grasp on. There's no sense of normality in my household. So after we do the walk with Lily, we will be going to the vet clinic. We only have 55 funds at home, but you made like $400 working there. And when I left, I made sure to close up shop, but I don't know, like I said, I'm still getting used to like all these things. I know that like Claire Chauvin, when she did the vet clinic and stuff, she would forget to close up, and a lot of times it didn't work out for her very well. She ended up losing funds because she would forget to close the vet clinic, and I don't want that to happen. I want to be more in control to make sure that you're making profit and not losing money. You know, I don't want to find out that your employee is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. You still seem to be sick, but I don't know what's going on. What is this now? Try increasing the quality of your supplies or administering more accurate treatments. Try cleaning up your clinic and adding better furnishings. Wait time. Your vet clinic has very short wait times, which are great for those customers needing urgent care. Okay, we have growth. Do I select them? Oh, it's just telling me. Employee report. Charisma level 3, vet level 4. She hasn't really changed. I don't think I leveled her up. We owed $140 in wages, but you made $2,000 by treatment, netting you almost $2,000 in profit. But like I said, I already knew that because I closed while I was there. We're going there now. We're going and gonna take care of animals for a while. I'm gonna try to do this as a scheduled thing too, like try to get you in at about the same time and out at about the same time, and maybe keep it open for like 2 hours with your employee there and then close it. I think that'll work. Here we are at Dr. Puppy Kitty Vet Clinic. We have to... Okay, so this is how this goes. I had no idea that I messed it up the first time. It was disallow, and then you hit allow, but like the first time I did this, that's why I opened it back there, back at home, because I might have forgotten. So this was closed the first time I played, but I allowed new customers, and I'm like, why is this not working? We have perk points though. Maybe I should have waited to allow new customers, but it's paused anyways. So we have 740. We can have an additional vet, but we don't want that yet because our vet can't even work unless we're not here, and we keep the shop open. Unlock vet supply quality unlocks the ability to set the quality of vet supplies. We can do patience, which might be useful because this is like a diner dash type thing. I feel like that one would be good for, like, since we do have one vet table, temporarily increases the number of patients who come to your clinic. I think this one, because if they're waiting, they won't be so quick to give you a less decent review. I earned those points fairly quickly though too, so not too bad. I don't know where the employee is. She might not be here, which is fine because she kind of gets in the way when you're trying to do things. And you're thinking about babies, and I don't know why. So I can open this, and do I put like this stuff in there? Put away? Where am I putting it? I don't know what that means. It must be stocked for customers. I don't know where I put that away. But while you're waiting for customers, right? Oh no, allow new customers. Okay, because it was open. I accidentally turned it off. We can craft a... We could do another exam table so that... I think I would be able to fit 2 in here. I'd have to move the sink, which is fine. I don't know if that's industrial... Oh, it's for the... Alright, let's try that. It's for the exam table. Alright. You don't have, like, all the money in the world. I haven't transferred simoleons over yet from the business. So you're using cash out of pocket, but, you know, this is your work. This is your experimental work. Money that gets transferred over will be transferred over when needed, like for household bills and stuff like that, or if you don't have any money. Even for cooking, which would be bad. You know, as I do these things, ideas spring up in my head for certain things, and I did talk about doing like a pound, or like, you know, like a you know, like an animal shelter, and maybe this could be part of Taylor's story. Yay or nay on it. If I made a shelter that she could go to find her new animals, you know, new pets. Okay, the vet clinic is open for business. Okay, so I thought open was opened, which would mean that I didn't close it the first time. Did I? I'm very confused. Again, I'm learning. It's difficult. Oh, Heidi's here. I think this is the second time we've taken care of her. This is one of my played sims. And her cat. So we go over here. We go over here. We greet patient. I should change you in your scrubs. Something is wrong with my little girl Heidi. Won't you please help her? So like each patient, like each owner will tell you like something's going on. They don't know, or they'll be like, oh, my pet needs a checkup. Sometimes it'll be a checkup. Sometimes it'll be something bigger than that. And now there are these levels. You see up here there's like this heart rate thing. It's their stress, and if it gets in the red you have to calm them down. But we examine, and I'm gonna look at her skin and fur because I think she's got icy skin, so I think I already know what this is. The vet one's a lot easier than the doctor. Oops. The vet one's a lot easier than the doctor career, though, because that one you still kind of have to guess. This one, like, gives you the symptoms up here on their diagnosis thing, and then it gives you the diagnosis and gives you a thumbs up on the right treatment. Whereas the other one, you're like, okay, so what is this? And then it's like, okay, here are the symptoms. What do you think it is? Making more of like a guessing game. Her stress level will go up like every treatment, so I just gotta make sure. Okay, we know though. So we can give her a treatment. She's got icebox fever. Okay, so I guess now it's gonna give me two choices. Antiviral payload or biscuit with medicine X. And I'm pretty sure it's the medicine X one. Because I've treated this before. It wants me to remember now. Oh, not... Okay, that's not right. So we calm her and we give her the other one. Let's calm her. We won't waste the serum that we spent money on. Okay, so her level's back down. And the treatment would then be the antiviral payload. But I thought that, they get like an antiviral thing. Oh no, they get an anti-parasite thing when they have the hot feet. So we waste simoleons, but at the same time... Wait, hold on. Did she pay us? Not the best service we've ever had. Yeah, so she's not too happy. But she did pay us. So then there's like things you can do with your veterinary aid. You can promote them or pay for training. We're gonna take care of... Okay, this is a sim that I made for somebody. And here is the cat they live with of somebody else's sim. So it's always cool to see like your guys' sims like come here and be like, oh, I need help and all that kind of stuff. Or like just in general, like being around. I always love that. Okay, that was weird. He was a little bit glitched. Yes, the cat is purple with like red and yellowish on it to kind of create the aesthetic that he's got like a flame underneath him. Like he's embering. That's why his name's Ember, because the person who wanted a cat and a dog made the cat or the dog mostly red with purple, because she said red and purple but wasn't sure which should be which. Calm the pet first. It took a minute for him to warm up. Examine. We needed to just give them the basic, I feel like. Examine mouth, eye examination. Because we're just giving them like a checkup. Whoops. Take temperature and test ears. Oh, we already did that. Skin and fur. It says high temperature, but it said that for another one that I treated that, or not treated, but like gave a checkup to. I guess that just means good temperature rather than being cold, like when they have that ice disease. Extreme lethargy, though. I don't understand why that's a good thing. It's weird. Mild cuteness gland blockage. I mean, it's the game trying to be cute, but it's not very cute. It's like, okay, well maybe there is something wrong with your pet. But I guess not. I guess not. And then I'm able to give them the preventative shot. And, you know, so when I first played this, I was able to bill, okay, bill owner right here. Maybe she and the other one didn't pay me. But like, I was able to click on the owner too and do the same thing. Although I think they do auto pay. Service profits 175. We have 660 perk points. Lowers the chance of bad events happening at the vet clinic while your sim is away. Okay, that would be good too, because then if I do leave the clinic open, it won't be as quick to have like an issue while I'm gone. Okay, so Boudreaux, I can't remember what I named her. Elena Boudreaux brought in her cat, Whiskers. Let's greet patient. Hello, Whiskers. So we can get a couple things in here before we have to calm the pet. I mean, he's not happy about it, but... Okay, so can we do this again, or do we need to calm him? Okay, yeah, we can. I think of, like, what's actually happening on the pet. Yeah. Fleas. That's no issue. So let's calm the pet, and then we're gonna give him a flea treatment, which is... none of these? More choices. Oh, it's parasite. Parasite killer. It's weird that the Sims don't know what fleas are, and they're like... have to take their pet to the vet because they don't know that their animal has fleas. So, let me just try this again. Bill owner. I see that the cash is coming in, the money's coming in, but it should... okay, so it does auto bill. So let's check out your funds right here. Okay, you got a 1.5 star review, 30 reviews, $275 in profit, but we also spent $150 for training, I believe. Kurt is trying to call us while we're working. It is 6:47. I think what we'll do is call it a day at 7 o'clock, which will be soon. We'll take care of this last animal, then we'll leave and leave the clinic open until 9. Alright, we'll take care of... I'm guessing that's Balto. We'll take care of Caleb's pet, but after that, then we'll go. Just because it's Tyler's... oh, it is Ashka. Okay, you have to go to the bathroom. But let's examine quick. Examine mouth. It's got swirly dirlies. Examine eyes would be a good one. Eye exam. And test ears. Anything that has to do with the head, really. Could be like an ear blockage causing vertigo. Could be... I'm thinking like real world terms, but... I don't know why Kurt keeps trying to call us. Okay, so 3 out of 3. We got woozy kitty-itis. And then we're going to treat them for pneumonia, whatever that was. So we're taking care of Ashka, and then we'll go. So I'll probably leave it open until midnight just to test out for like 2 hours. Purple Pearl is here, but I've taken care of Bloodfang before. I'm not on camera. I'm sure that they'll return at some point. But I will eventually. You know, you'll see them. So, you know, because I just want to test out the, you know, my technician doing this. Stop, Kurt, stop. Taking on this responsibility herself. So, same issue. Probably gonna have a slow heart. Take temperature. Check nose. Examine... no, let's listen to heart. Listen to breathing, I think that's the one. Oh, what I should have done is close the new patients. That's what I need to do. Disallow new customers for a second. But I don't know how to do anything else. Like, do I disallow new customers and leave and it allows new customers, or I don't know. What does this mean? Let me see what this is. Okay. So I'll allow new customers right before I leave. I'm gonna see. Alright. I'll take care of Bloodfang really quick. I really just don't know how this goes. Begin examining. Okay. I mean, that's odd, but whatever. So apparently I've been recording for an hour. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this up. I know this is going to get cut down, but that's the thing. I don't want you guys watching, like, whole hour episodes. I know you would, but especially, like, with this, it'll be cut down. It's just, for me, editing, like, over an hour of time becomes a lot. When I'm trying to not make the episodes as long, it's more of me trying to, like, figure myself out. Figure out how long my videos need to be and everything. I'm aiming for like 25-30 minutes at the most. This probably will be a half-hour long, but I just want to, you know, make sure it doesn't go over like an hour and a half for me to edit, because otherwise the episodes become too long. What do you mean without a break? How do I give him a break? It says her work performance is going to suffer without a break. I mean, praise her, I guess. I mean, you gotta work for like 2 more hours, girl. Because we about to go home, but leave the clinic open, allow new customers, go home. See ya. Alright, so we're back home with, the clinic being open. You are hungry and tired, but we need to ask Lily to go potty. They didn't show up at the vet, and I wasn't paying attention to see if I could just, like, call them over. Because I could last time. I don't know if maybe it was just a glitch or what. But you've been working a long day, so I don't know if we should, like, cook or just maybe grab a quick meal. Have a quick meal of a ham and cheese sandwich. That way you can get to bed. And I was gonna do 2 days of vet, but what I'm gonna do is wait to close the clinic at 3, because I think that's 2 hours. And see what happens. And we'll call it an episode. We will return to Taylor Sim, in a second episode to, you know, vet clinic and find a boyfriend. It'll probably be a little bit more cut because we've seen the vet clinic. We'll do, like, her going out on a date if she finds somebody. Possibly doing the whole, like, creating a pound for her to, like, go and rescue animals from. All depends. All depends on when I get back to it. Like, who I have story arcs for. I have one for Tyler and King. I have one for Purple Pearl. I have one for this girl who I have to recreate her sim as of this time that I'm recording. But I'm going to try my best to, like, keep you guys organized. It's the same with, like, my Legacy family. It was always hard to keep it, like, organized to a, like, upload schedule, because I'd want to place certain stories that I had more fine-tuned than others. It's just the way it works. So Taylor's going to bed. We have less than an hour before I close the vet clinic, and I will talk you guys out of this episode. Okay, so now it's currently, because I forgot that you were sleeping, and so time would speed up. So it's currently 4:25. We should probably close. We made $475, it says. We made $673. Still 1.5 star review. Need better ambiance. Need better quality of service. She skilled up, but her performance is neutral. And we still have excellent wait time. So she was able to handle things there. Treatments all together were 823. We lost 140, but made $683, which is not bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer some funds, because eventually you're going to need to pay rent and all that jazz. But what we're going to do is move $1,500 from the clinic to household. That leaves $1,549. in business funds. Oh, and we earned a lot of perk points, which we're saving because I want to work on, can't even remember what skill it was, but I think it cost 4,000 points. But anyways, guys, this was an interesting episode. It was fun, but like I said, it's weird for me not to do something where it's like, oh my god, this happened or whatever. Not to say I haven't before. If you've watched any of my Legacy or my main series Sims, the last episode I ever did of them was like Xander's family, where all they were doing was earning simoleons, and that kind of was I mean, that was boring. That wasn't like, I mean, I had fun, obviously. I always have fun with my Sims, but it's like something somebody would stumble upon and be like, why is this even a video? That being said, I learned a lot more about the pets. I mean, not too much more. There's not too much more to learn, but for the vet clinic, I still have a lot to learn. I learned a lot about the vet clinic, and I'm going to learn more. I'm going to have to learn more about it. I want Taylor, because I know Taylor has been waiting for this, so eventually you'll watch it whenever you find time to. I want you to like comment on the video or whatever. However, you can contact me and let me know what I should be doing for your sim. I guess I'm a little bit lost is my issue. Let me pause it. I'm just a little bit lost on what to do with Taylor's sim. It has nothing to do with like, oh my god, this is not something that I'd usually do. Because I told you guys, like, I want to be able to play your Sims as, like, how you want me to play them. And it is fun doing that. It just becomes too much of a challenge, pretty much, when it's like, okay, I want this, but that's it. And I'm like, okay, but what else am I supposed to do? I'm lost. Help. So Taylor, if you could let me know where you want your story to go. Otherwise, like, I won't be able to make episodes for you for a while, and you'll probably be like a background character, like a secondary character, for a while until I can, get information on how your story should go. Just because I don't want to, like, do something that you don't think that your sim would do. So just let me know. That being said, look out for episodes of your guys' Sims if you already know that you're getting one because you've given me story, plot. That would be like King and Tyler. I think there's a couple more. I know Purple. A couple people who just joined not too long ago. But anyways, guys, if you appreciate this, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching this, you probably already are subscribed. Ring the notification bell. I can't stress that enough because a lot of you tend to, like, ask me when content is coming out and all that stuff. You do not have to ask me when content is coming out if you ring the bell. And I know that YouTube tends to be fickle and iffy about things lately with things that have changed, but you should be fine if you ring the bell now. I haven't seen issues with people, like, seeing videos that are uploaded that they're subscribed to if they ring the bell, because for me it's fine, and my husband it's fine, so I don't know if we're just lucky and it's working or whatever. You may say that the bell is, that you rang the bell, but I think the symbol changes if you've actually done it. Just make sure that you did. And then I hope you guys have a great day, great night whenever I upload this. And I will see you guys the next time.